Let's go through the basics of working with your input channels on your CL series or QL series console. Now, I will be demonstrating these techniques on a CL series console, but the operational system of these two boards is exactly the same. So everything that I do on the CL will apply to the QL as well. There are two main screens we can use for navigating through our input channels on your CL series or QL series console. These are the 8-channel overview screen and the selected channel screen. Let's go through the selected channel screen in more detail. On your selected channel screen, you have your analog gain, your pan and stereo mono bus assignments, input channel delay, high pass filter and EQ settings, as well as your inserts, direct outputs, DCAs, and mute group assignments. Your two dynamics processors can be accessed from this screen as well. When setting up a channel at the beginning, I usually like to name that channel so that I can identify it very quickly. Naming those channels can be done right here, where it says Dante 1 in the patch section. If I touch on that icon, this will take me to the patch, icon, and name screen. I like to use the icon screen to name my channels. The reason is there is a sample name associated with each one of these instrument icons. So if channel 1 is my kick, I can touch on that icon and then select the sample name here at the bottom. If you wish to change the color of that channel, the way it's displayed on the console, we can change the color right here at the top. Just select the color that you wish, or choose no color at all. The next step is to set our input level. Cueing the channel will allow you to listen to the audio in your headphones while you make this adjustment. The input signal can be adjusted using the analog gain control in your selected channel section. A proper signal level is between -18 and -12. After setting the input level, you may wish to add some EQ to that signal. We can EQ the signal using the selected channel controls here on the left-hand side. You have frequency, gain, and Q adjustments which are available. If you want to see a more detailed view, touch on the EQ window. Here we can see that the shelf filter is active on both our high and low frequency parameters. To turn off the shelf filter, just touch on the icon. If you wish to flatten out the EQ, touch where it says flat. If you wish to reset the EQ to its default, touch here at the top where it says default. If you wish to copy this setting to another channel, touch here where it says copy, select the channel, and then touch paste. We can make an adjustment to this EQ and then compare those settings by touching compare. If you want to store this EQ for use at a later date, you can touch on the library icon and then store that setting here. Let's go back to channel 1 and take a look at our two dynamics processors. Touching on the threshold encoder brings this purple ring around it. That's my indication that I can make an adjustment using the touch and turn encoder or the threshold encoder in our selected channel section. Touching that encoder again opens the pop-up window. On dynamics number 1, we can turn this into a gate, ducker, compressor, or expander. On dynamics number 2, we can set this to be a compressor, hard or soft compander, or a de-esser. After making that setting, be sure to turn the dynamics processor on. Just like on your EQ, you have copy, paste, compare, and library parameters, which are available. Let's take a look at our panning and stereo mono bus assignments. Your pan control can be accessed from the selected channel section. If you wish to change how that signal is routed, you can touch either the stereo or mono bus assignments. Touching the library icon allows us to store all of our channel settings so that we can use them at a later date. If you wish to navigate through this screen a little bit faster, you can do so by changing your preferences. Touching where it says Setup and then User Setup will bring you to the preference page. I like to turn on Pop-up appears when knobs pressed. This allows me to open those pop-up windows just a little faster. Each one of your channels has 2 insert points which are available. Touching on this double box icon will open your insert and direct output pop-up window. Here we can see the position of our insert point as well as our direct output position. If you wish to patch an insert or a direct output, touch on the double box window again. I'm going to insert a premium rack effect here on my channel number 1. If I wish to change the position of that effect, simply select another area. On your CL Series console, you have a total of 16 insert points to use between each one of those insert points for every bank of 16 channels.